How's it going, guys? Ben here with iTechTriad, and today we're going to be looking at the Samsung Galaxy Tab S 8.4. Now, I've been using this the past couple weeks as my daily tablet, and today I'm going to bring you guys my full review. Now, in this video review, we're going to be talking about 3 things I liked about this tablet, and 3 things I didn't like. And then I'm going to give you guys a rating and whether or not you should buy it. So, first, let's go ahead and get into it and talk about what I like. The first thing I really liked about this tablet was the display, and that's why it earned pretty much the best display on a tablet yet. Now what we're looking at is an 8.4-inch 2560 by 1440 AMOLED display, and it is seriously impressive. Like, you have to actually see this tablet in person to really experience just how good it really is. Now with that Quad HD resolution, you're going to get very good pixel density for reading and watching videos. I really enjoyed reading books and watching videos and watching movies on this tablet, and it was also very bright for outdoor viewing and also very dim for if you're using it at night. So it's definitely a really good display, and I really do think it's the best currently on the market. Next, let's go look at the camera, and this is something we're not always going to look at on a tablet. So cameras on tablets, it's kind of a mixed bag. Sometimes they're okay, and then sometimes they're really bad, but we've never seen any that are really any good, except maybe the iPad. That one's got a pretty good camera. But the Galaxy Tab S 8.4 has a shockingly good camera. It has an 8 megapixel resolution and a built-in flash, and I was really surprised by the images I got out of this camera. Now, I'm not the biggest person to take pictures with my tablet. I prefer taking pictures with my phone. But if you're the kind of person who you don't really want to use your phone that often, or you just don't use a phone at all for taking pictures, this camera is definitely going to do a very good job, especially for social network posts, and you could even use some of these images for any kind of usage. It is really that good, and the flash has especially surprised me as it's very bright. It had no trouble lighting up an entire room. So next, let's talk about a third thing that I liked about this tablet, and that is the size and the weight. It's a very thin tablet, and I can't stress that enough. Because it has an AMOLED screen, Samsung was able to make this tablet even smaller than it would have been already. And that's a pretty impressive feat. It's a very thin tablet, it's very easy to hold up, and it's very light. So it makes it very portable, and I really enjoyed that. I can't say anything bad about this tablet. It felt good to hold, it was just very light and very thin, and it was great. I was pretty surprised, actually. But next, let's look at one more thing I really liked about this tablet, and that is the features. Now, of course, we are running TouchWiz, and I'll touch that more on that in a minute. But 2 things I really liked was Toolbox, which is a little floating bubble that gives you quick and easy access to 5 different apps. Now, I really enjoyed this feature. I don't really know why. I didn't think I was going to like it or even use it. But once I gave it a quick try, I really actually did enjoy it. It was a very efficient way to go between a few different apps and didn't get in the way at all. The other one was multi-window, and that gives you the ability to run up to 2 different apps on screen at once, and you can resize them. I found this extremely useful, but I really do wish they would open it up to more apps. Typically, I would use things like Google Play Books or YouTube along with Google Hangouts. I wish they would open up the API to Twitter, so that way I could use Twitter in the same way. But anyway, let's go ahead and talk now about what I didn't like about the Galaxy Tab S. The first of that is the software. Now, of course, we're looking at TouchWiz on top of Android 4.4.2. And while it wasn't really that bad, it wasn't really that good either. There was a lot of bloatware, some of which I never would have expected to see, including a weird screensaver app, which you would think would only be on the demo units you would see at Best Buy. But either way, that was there. There's tons of bloatware, and I really didn't like that. It was kind of messed up the experience. The software was designed okay, I can live with that, but it's got a lot of bloatware, and it's a very heavy skin. I noticed a lot of lag, and that was surprising because this is a very powerful device. But next, let's go ahead and talk about the bezels and why I didn't like them. Now, it has very thin bezels, which it can be viewed as a good thing, but for me on a tablet, I don't want thin bezels because I want to be able to easily hold a tablet up above me when I'm sitting in bed or lying on the couch and reading or watching movies. So I really didn't enjoy the fact that the bezels on the side of this device were very thin. And then my last point, which kind of ties into this one, is the physical buttons that were on the bottom bezel. So physical buttons, you either like them or you hate them, and I hate them. They don't rotate, they get in the way, and I press them a lot by mistake. So I really am not a fan of physical buttons, especially on a tablet. On a phone, I think I can live with them, but on a tablet, I just feel like they're out of place and they don't need to be there at all. But anyway, that's going to wrap up our video review of the Galaxy Tab S 8.4. I give this tablet a solid 8.1 out of 10. The price starts at $399. It's available in a couple of colors. If you want to know more about the tablet, check out the full written review linked directly down below in the description. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Make sure to like it, comment with any questions you have, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.